Wake and bake, rise and grind, battle rappers life. Battle rappers life, what's going on, man? What's going on? God is good, man. Thank God for waking me up this morning, starting me on my day. Health and strength, food, clothes, my wife healthy, son healthy. Thank God, man. Wake and bake, battle rappers life. Battle rappers life. Let's get it. Let's see what's going on this morning.
Even if it ain't right, every day up on the block, you risk your life, nigga. I gotta live, bricks to the floor, kick in the door, scene gon' be gory. Champ round chip each time I'm rivalry. Smoke lime, 9 out of 9, they lines bore me. Gave y'all the blueprint, I gotta do construction though. I am the balls and I'm about to build Buffalo. Now I'm going action
You need to hear everything in this battle. It's the main event of the night. Alright, upstate, we have upstate battle league. Make some noise for the battle. Let's make some noise. Yo, I'm gonna let my man, my brother, Donald's gonna say a couple words. Giggle in the building. Y'all ready? Get him up. You keep him over here. My Chester, New York. What up? First, the motherfucking fighting man, Rochester, New York. Stand the fuck up. Let's go ahead, get him out. Black Beast, man. Let's go. Let's go.
Now what's good? It's your boy Don Marino, Homestead Hitman, Miami legend, the Mexican that made the garden look good. Shit, real quick, man. Shout out to my sponsor, Chico and Candy Brown, TBTV for sports, movies, pay-per-views. Check it out, High Def. Check out the Facebook and AC, man. So. High Def. Check out the Facebook and AC, man. So.
We gotta get it in, make some noise one more time. Yo, nigga said I'm gonna lose it, it's puñeta. To the weapon revealed. Barrel looked like I stuck 2 taquitos together. I'm about to put it in this Mexican grill. Nino grip. When I hit him, he gon' flip. Only Rob Latins with it. This my Chico stick. Soon as they let Marino in the game, y'all seen what happened? Going through these leagues a lot of yards. I think you leading passing, let's make it hurt. Jay the Nightwing laid you in the dirt. Poppy, I would've ate the night wing. Mama cooked chicken and daddy came home late from work. There's been a corpse. Fold your dead body, Donnie, I've been the corpse. 6 months, shot can't work release. I've been the corpse. Niggas get judged by the hammer, ain't never been to court. It's like the difference from football and football. Cause if I give you 2 O's to flip, then we talking about a different sport.
Let's go.
So if I give you 2 O's to flip, then we talking about a different sport. Keep the hyphen. $150, leave his cheek divided. Then another one, 300, he's Leonidas. Nigga, I rob you for your sneakers with your feet inside them. Then I'm joking. Nigga, I rob you for your sneakers with your feet inside them. Then I'm joking with the fucking shoelaces, dog. I've been on a string of violence. Indeed he dying. This one's making the news. I'm standing over his casket, feeling sarcastic, looking down at him like finally. You ain't paying for views. Real OG. What the fucking Don tell me? 40, but I'll leave you with this 15. It ain't surviving. R. Kelly get Poppy smoke. Believe he can fly when he tried his dope. Shit, I done sold bricks on a family cruise. I show you how to rock the boat. I also ounce of coke or a kilo of hard. I get a ship from Mexico. I'm just trying to show Chico the bars. Upstate bars. Survived my whole life in the snow. You Florida niggas can barely even drive when it's cold. Upstate bars. I said upstate bars. Survived my whole life in the snow. You Florida niggas can barely even drive when it's cold. Upstate bars. You was playing with sand on the beach. I was on the block playing with rocks, hand in hand with the fiends. Upstate bars. We all done had a hard time, bro. We got vatos in Attica. Only Mexican bars I know. Upstate bars. Out there, gators and lizards and snakes go by. Up here is lions and tigers and bears. Oh
Let's go.
Bad Rap is Life. Bad Rap is Life. I think I heard that battle already. Wake and bake, rise and grind.
Gates of hell, gates of the garden. You already know it's your boy LB the Boss came up overnight. On my left,
Triple S, I'm right in Buffalo, New York. Shout out to the Saga. Shout out to my girl Eva, she's got a job at Paddock today.
shout out to his girlfriend. She's got a job today. Yeah, give him a round of applause, guys. Am I right? Am I right?
Yo, TH Straight, SJ Soccer, that URL TV, Photos, now it's
Alright, it's crazy one round, then we got a few more battles to go. Come on, let's just get this shit out the way so we can move it, y'all. Who going first? Who going first? Alright, it's on Triple S, y'all. Do what y'all want.
I said, yo!
Open the gates, they hate on my stick, it was falling. Open the gates, we open the gates to the garden.
A lot of people in this venue, and I'm very lit. If he says something I don't like, I'm gonna take out a 10, and I'm gonna air it quick.
Talk to him.
And after I let the gun smoke, this box smoking, we'll leave his top smoking. Then you're gonna see that Sierra miss.
Let's get it. Yeah, bang bang. Talk to him.
I thought that hat said Sierra miss. It was okay, because he's bluffing because your pride got nothing on my rhymes. And this gap, like your hat, I'll leave a button on the side.
Play that shit for fix. Off the top with it. Them freedom things.
I'm trying.
Talk that ish media. What's going on, homie? Wake and bake, rise and grind. Better Rap is Life.
Talk to him.
I said,
Hold it down, please. Y'all let it rap.
I said, you can talk about money because you got paid a bag. I know I'm near Dolo. I should take out the tax. You got the lamest swag. This will make you forfeit. Because when I bring out more text Dolo, it's like the Corvette logo. When I bring it across his chest, he's gonna wave the flag.
Oh, shit. Hey, man.
Hey, simple boss.
Hey, man.
I get it, simple boss. I get it.
Okay, let me get my I'm sorry, y'all. I kind
He freestyling at the beginning. It's cool.
go. We got the Saga. We got the Saga versus Triple X. I cannot believe the disrespect. I'm about to put this man under. I'm the hottest thing since New Jerusalem. Let's go, Sam. You think you're about to steal Sam's thunder? My resume is way more impressive than yours. How'd you even get Sam's number?
Facts.
So what? You bailed Suge, Magic, and Tita? Bro, didn't you know I bailed I 28 grams this past summer?
Facts.
I'm not fighting. Don't say you battled him too before I'm not something, because you ain't battled him. You saw the kind of buzz that I got from it. Okay, I'm joking, y'all. Saga's not a no-name. But these professionals think I can't put up a fight. And that's so lame, because they're gassed, but if I come with fire, then I can bring a propane. I said see Gates in the Gardens exactly what this game needs.
Yep.
What you laughing for? That's not comedic. They can love from rappers more because props are needed when you put it out for the culture, because they're bringing back support like Apostropedic. See, we both touch a lot, and we cherish the rhymes. We're both humble with the way that we carry our pride, but to underestimate us wouldn't be terribly wise, because the way we get it cracking, it can then inject Sparrow's demise.
Talk to
See, I'm not luck, but as far as these rappers are concerned, I can't.
His flow is grind timey. His delivery is cool. His flow, his cadence is grind timey. It just throws me off a little bit.
That gives them work, but nobody wants to hear me scheme. Because my first battle, I was wearing a Kingpin shirt. Well, I am a fan of Chilla, so you're thinking, of course, my schemes are boring. Boy, are you wrong? Boy, my schemes are forceful. Why are you making me do this to you? You're forcing me in torture. Now you're getting put behind bars for no reason, like a North Korean tourist.
Damn. That was really fire.
I said,
Niggas don't even know what that means.
I walk up on the Saga. I said I'll walk up on the Saga with 2 Ks customized. It's my player. It'll do a number on both sides of them, like a times table. You got a 2-2 and a 4-4 bulldog. With my 9th grader, I'll throw Saga off a tall building. Do a more gory, because he got more stories than a skyscraper. Yesterday I seen the Saga in his whip by the drive pass. It was Crystal Theory came with the clips like IMAX, a step back, do a bullet at him, like a side pass, bullet to the trunk of his fat, like bypass. So I bet he could die. Assembly arrived, headshot, body, his brains everywhere. It's about to get nasty when Shooty and Fetty went live.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Jonathan Love, what's going on with you, homie? Better Rappers Life. Wake and bake, rise and grind. What's up, man?
Let's go. Let's go. Bang, bang. He got one, guys. He got one. That was one.
You think you're better than me? You think you're better than me? That's dividing condescending. Well, I'll be the first to admit. I'm only here in front of the Saga because of the salvation of God. And we were both called here for a greater purpose. This favorite one here from the name of this tower. I'm gonna get to that later. See, I don't feel threatened by any of his angles. But if he says something I don't like, I'll drive him to the edge of a cliff after this battle. I'll push him off and I'll grab the ledge. And I should stomp his hand and let the kid dangle. I'm not gonna tell you what happens next. It's a cliffhanger. Woo!
Let's go.
Let me hear
Let's
you
go.
sing the lead before you okay.
Bang, bang.
Let me hear you sing the leader of the Four Horsemen. If you think you're a captain, you're a captain. You had to get capped in with my firing pen. You guys like that rapper R Streets. What you rappers R Street? Listen, rapper Bar Speak. You don't try to win. You think in a battle you slump me, but that ain't add enough, chief, because you don't add enough feet like Mile Wings. I know why you joined in WS. But bro, that was whack. It's crazy how they gave you all the best looks, but still were holding you back. Hey, Shine made fun of you because you were suicidal? I don't respect those cats. Friends are supposed to hold you down. What type of friend does that? But you teaming up with other Christians? I rock with that. Yo, I said, so you teaming up with other Christians? I rock with that. I trust y'all. It's a trust fall. I know they got your back. Because they defended you with all the hate. When you didn't battle for a year and had that fall from grace.
Breakdown.
Yo,
Breakdown.
if I got something in the clip for all 4 cowards. I'll chase them down in my Ram for 4 hours. You don't stand a chance if you're rammed by my Ram. What's the 4 horsemen? 440 horsepower. Let's go! Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Saga. With the pen you ether, but on the URL roster, you're not even benching bleachers. We all fall short of the glory of God. The Lord wants to make those who repent new preachers. You told Slave you don't know what I've been through? Well, you don't know what I've been through either.
Talk to me.
I don't want to hear you say, Samuel, you're white, and I'm black, so you have an advantage in life. No, I'm not in the street. I'm not in the streets, offering grams with some Christ. At the end of the day, we both gotta make sure that our family is right.
Right.
You think you're struggling with a knee, and you put a pain in the street, or you're a felon, that's fine. See, I don't know about your life, but let me tell you about mine.
Talk to me.
See, my mom is white, my dad is Puerto Rican. I'm not here to focus on race, but I figure it's better the more you know. My chances of ever having a social life are horribly low. See, my skin is white, but I have more than one thing in common with Corey Sharon.
Talk to me. Come on.
I never fit in elementary school or middle school. I have friends, but all through high school I was ridiculed. I started abusing drugs. I only felt at peace when I was in and out of consciousness. Then I started rapping. I felt I had promising. I started watching battle rap. I like how battlers asserted their dominance. So I started writing battle bars to build up my confidence. I thought I was being sick.
How much did he pay Dre for this? He had to pay Dre Dennis for this. It gotta be levels. It gotta be some type of process that you go through to get up to this. What are we doing, Dre Dennis? The man don't even know how to rap. He's rhyming, but he's not even rapping. His flow is grind timey like worse. It's just talking like I don't like that.
I thought I was ready to battle in 2015, but I wasn't at all seasoned. Plus, I wanted to rap for all the wrong reasons. See, the truth hurts. I wish I had a better plan, but I wanted to rap to gain the acceptance I never had. I was ready to kill something. I thought my ratings were great, but I didn't have any connections. No GOTG, but I had no way to get to the gates. Now, I grew up going to church. I believed but never followed. Every day I started God abandoned me because my heart was filled with sorrow. I mean, I was never a dime, but I never felt solid. My heart, it was always hollow. Yo, I said, God never stopped reaching out to me. I said, God, you always turn your back on me. He's like, do I, Sam? Then I realized, he's the only one that ever accepted me for who I am. Yeah, I have friends, but they all change like a flat tire. God's the only one that stays the same, and that's final. As many people I admire, God's the only one I look up to. He's the only righteous judge, but he'll never judge you. People spit on his face every day, but he'll never punch you. He died on the cross for your sins because he loves you. Right. I've had so much doubt about rapping in my life. Without God's grace, I would have never tried. You opened my eyes so I could see. I would have been forever blind. My lifestyle wasn't hope.
What's going on, Melvin? What's going on? Wake and bake, rise and grind. What's going on, homie? Bad Rapper's Life.
The devil had me believe in many lies, but even when the shades were closed, the light shined through the cracks in every blind. Every day had like white privilege. I got off with a warning every time.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Saga, it's all love. I never want to criticize your plan, but I think you should take advantage of this opportunity to preach scripture to your fans. Your third verse slave was beautiful. That would glorify fraud. But what good is acceptance if you don't glorify God? See, at first it was all punches, to send these stars in the sky like a constellation. But I want to end this battle by having a conversation. So when the fans forget, they make more than an observation and listen to what the Lord is speaking to their heart. That is my obligation. Because to beat me, it'll take more than just flowing nice, but you can keep your head above water if you live that Noah life. Evil men wear sheep's clothing, but still their teeth showing like an overbite. I know that you're good. I'm just praying. Everyone else is soulless.
Let's get it. Bang.
I think he's trying to be a fifth horseman.
Open the gates, the hate on my stick, it was rolling. Open the gates, we open the gates to the garden.
Hey,
Hold it down.
listen here, Samuel Serrano. This is the most unenthused I've ever been for a battle. Y'all see why? But it's the most unenthused I've ever been for a battle. Because honestly, you the crowd so bored. I was thinking of just freestyling 8 bars all the time, knowing that this clown wrote more. Honestly, they said he was on the way. I said, I don't care. I said, I hit my mood switch when he found those doors. But the moment they told me ST, then I ain't messing around no more. The moment they told me ST, then I ain't messing around no more. I'm pissed off. You got me 2 of my elements. He on Facebook trying to make funny pictures to try to dilute my intelligence. If I post a pic, it's for your mother to use and remember. If I post a pic, it's for your mother to use in remembrance. I'm in a lose-lose either way, y'all. I knew that before I even wrote for you. And if I spaz, I start to look like a bully for even smoking. If you win, everyone knows you. If I win, that's what I'm supposed to do. So instead of taking this round to destroy you, how about I start coaching you? Like for instance, your list. Like for instance, your list. Keep what I'm saying, dog. Rock with me, son. I don't mean no disrespect. I know you got your name from your initials and all, but why they call you Triple F? I mean, with a name like that, you causing pressure for you today. You named yourself after the hardest letter for you to say. Name yourself after the hardest letter for you to say. Unfortunately. You name yourself after the hardest letter for you to say, but in hindsight.
Tickleball, what's going on, JC? Wake and bake, rise and grind. God is good. God is good all the time. How you doing this morning? Battle rap is life. Battle rap is life.
Like an impediment that's kind of like a symbolism for your career. When we see Drake in erasure, whenever they mention S, it's a TH to replace you.
That's grammar.
The moment they mention S, it's a TH to replace you. This was the route led. All that Facebook stalking for attention to get your clout fed. I care less about what words you can't say. That you pronounce dead. Speaking of dead. Shit, baby.
That's crazy. I don't care what word you can say. I don't really like the bow. It won't quite bow. It's a little bah, but bow bah. It's a little different. I bet you can pronounce dead fire.
Open the gates to the garden.
I don't care about what words you can't say right. Bah, I bet you pronounce dead. Speaking of dead, you told R-Rock 20 grams you felt conflicted about lines on how you hold pounds. Before bars about the real you that went back to gunning them the whole round. You a whole clown. You a whole clown. Perpetrating a life you don't live. You got.
This is the Saga versus Triple S, Gates of the Garden, 1-round battle. So that's what I'm doing on the Wake and Bake. You dig?
Got some nerves. Especially when the biggest moment of that battle was, don't get me wrong, from the suburbs. So all this gun bars, you gonna kill me and freestyle above my hats, I see straight through it. Because notice they tend to react when it's a real life bar and they can relate to it. This whole league is aiming your eulogy. Of any league to start your career on, the fact you wrote with Dre is amusing me. You literally went from the suburbs to a gated community. You literally went from the suburbs to a gated community, so all this faking ain't new. All this faking ain't cool to me. I'm still a part of the streets. Same places where some pastors make it harder to preach. They want Saga deceased. But the cereal scratched over it, they look like the mark of the beast. They target the weak. They target the weak. But if you owe money, you don't say nothing. $1.50, you're carving your cheek. So we learned to keep the cardboard in the Nikes. Because over checks, I seen the drama increase. Whenever the peace disturbed, I kept the cardboard in the Nikes. Because over checks, I seen the drama increase. I seen the peace disturbed. And every time I try to beat up Winter Reason, whenever heat occurred, the heat emerged, the black mass, ready to release the demon, I seen the purge. I stood down in the face of a 9 mil. It didn't flinch until Jesus heard. preach the word. It was loaded, but I made them drop the iron. Vegan verb, first of all. It was loaded, but I made them drop the iron. Vegan verb, you from the burbs. You ain't never had to deal with the tragedies and how the tragedies breed. You ain't never dealt with another selfless act where casualty leaves. When you was out here back to school shopping with your family for the fabrics she needs, well, I had to go to the bodega for the Galaxy tees. It's nothing like it.
Oh.
You never wore one of those?
I used to hit the bodega for the Galaxy tees, so all the pain, you couldn't fast forward, you couldn't jump ahead. Nights living unprepared. Nights living unprepared, but still knowing all the struggles I went through led me to the sun instead. Nights we was hungry, but couldn't afford seconds, had my mother scared. We used to read about the 2 fish and 5 loaves, and prayed over the tuna can with the Wonder Bread. Ain't nothing fair.
Bang, bang.
Yo, that was fire. I know what it is, bro.
Ain't nothing. Prayed over the tuna can with the Wonder Bread. Ain't nothing scared by our precious squad. I'm trying to see if you really letting weapons rise. If I swing, my family make the same moves. It's the electric slide. I'll step aside. If I swing, my family make the same moves. It's the electric slide. Step aside. You not fam, you fake kid. Pump and Tekken 5. Weapon.
Bang, bang.
You not fam, you fake king. Poland, Tekken 5. Check your pride. With disability, you getting whipped. Excessive ride. With disability, you getting whipped. Excessive ride. Absurd plot. You worry about streams against someone who could literally make it worse stop. I mean, you clearly facing a monster, but these views ain't worth you killing yourself. It's the bird box. I'm hurt. I mean, you clearly facing a monster. You clearly facing a monster. You clearly facing a monster, but these views ain't worth you killing yourself. It's the bird box. It's a lesson planned for you. As far as battles, when you had your first book, there was a lesser chance for you. With Mad Ether, Bathsheba. Off top, you get washed in a second, Sam. You walk in and damage it. Off top, you get washed in a second, Sam. You act a little brave, then carry on a finger roll. That's where this kid'll lay. If you try to swing, carry on a finger roll. That's where this kid'll lay. If you try to swing, I'm taking out 2 more. Triple play. This ain't the best. This ain't the best look. I know it ain't. This not the best look. You get hit with a right and a strong left hook. I messed around and got triple-doubled. I'm Russ Westbrook. This how the vets cook. You should have just stayed back in the suburbs and just say nada. Now it's your death day, proper, because you all got to deal with the wrath of Sensei Saga. Forgive me, Father. I'm on the road to success, and if you really bother, boy, I rock Triple S and sneak ahead. Balenciagas, so for the boy, I rock Triple S and sneak. Blessings, sneak ahead, Balenciagas. So this goes for the rest of these gatekeepers. I'm on a run and nothing can stop me. Bill Collector, step on the stage with all that shucking and jocking. All these new rappers out here trying to get brave, you getting snuffed in the process. I would have ran the blade through truth till it got distorted like I'm in love with the gossip. Tell Chris Petty, I'll orchestrate his death with one line, I'm conducting the violence.
Oh, that was crazy.
I'll orchestrate his death with one line, I'm conducting the violence. Trying to bring water to God and got stuck with Poseidon. Trying to bring water to God and got stuck with Poseidon. Marino's ducking and hiding. Tell Dre I'm dumping the Rocky. Yo, Jots, I'll smoke you for your mother's deposit.
Bang, bang.
Hey, yo, Jots, I'll smoke you for your mother's deposit. And for everybody asking why I took this battle and is trumping your logic, once again, his name's Samuel. Should have known took this one for the prize. Go ahead with the guidance and trying to fall behind this one round, and I caught another body for the body, 4 horses.
That's the battle, make some noise, y'all.
Yeah, Saga pretty much smoked him. Wake and bake.
Tonight is not a game. It is a hunt for the girl called Alita. You made the biggest mistake of your life.
What's that?
Underestimating who I am.
Alita, Battle Angel, rated PG-13.
Shade 4-5, Sway in the morning.
What's going on to her? Wake and Bake, Rise and Grind. BR, what's going on?
This station was built on hip hop.
Hello?
The station was built on bars. The station was built on battling. I met Eminem battling. He battled in competitions. He battled on the world famous Wake Up Show. I met him battling. Most MCs, that's how you gained your entry to our show, through battling. I love the tradition of battling. I love when that tradition can evolve and expand and become what it's become today. One of those reasons is the man who's with us right now. He's been on the show before. Last time he came, he almost brought us to tears. Shit. Telling that story of his life. What an amazing story it is. He's one of the key figures in this battle scene today, man. The one and only Math Hoffa has returned.
And that's an introduction. Salute to Sway. Wake and Bake, Rise and Grind, Battle Rappers Life. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this weekend or not? Not yet. I am. Salute to you, Melvin. I got that. Salute to Melvin, part sponsor for this weekend. Y'all salute to Melvin, part sponsor for this weekend. Salute to you, Battle Rappers Life. Wake and Bake, Rise and Grind. Appreciate you, homie.
He's back.
I'm back.
You didn't come alone.
No, I didn't.
Who'd you bring with you?
This is my man, ARP, also the president of Rare Breed Entertainment, who will be host to this upcoming situation. Should I talk about it? Or?
That's why we here, baby.
Okay,
Let's do
cool.
it about it.
Math Hoffa versus Hollow the Dawn, going down February 16th. Grudge match.
Uh-oh. We might got another Conker Marco in the background. Just relax with the sound effects. We understand. We got it. Round of applause. Facts.
Decade. Well, I can't say decade. I got
It's
a couple
one of the
others.
biggest grudge matches
one of the biggest.
ever in battle rap history.
Because you guys were brothers at one point, right?
At one point.
You and Hollow were brothers. Y'all were cool. Everybody was coming up. You were in the same crew.
NYB.
Yeah. How long did you know Hollow?
For about a little over a decade.
For over a decade?
Yeah.
What went wrong? Because I know you was punching a lot of dudes back then. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it. What went wrong? Seriously.
You know what? And it's funny that you say that. It might have something to do with it.
Okay.
But I think mostly it's somebody's character. It's the type of character that you have. And Hollow, even though, he screams LOM and all this stuff, I feel like he's just not a loyal person, period.
Why not?
Okay. We gotta go back. I've told this story a couple times, but all right, we going back. Early stages of battle rap. There was Grind Time. You remember Grind
I
Time?
remember Grind Time, yeah.
Yeah, Hollow was Grind Time. Hollow was like one of the guys in Grind Time and all that. They used to throw events in New York and all that. I was part of the Smack family. I actually was the first headline battle for URL TV. Me and T-Rex, I think we did like 6 million views in 2 days. But there was Grind Time and there was URL and everybody used to come together at events. So, Hollow was part of the team, NYB. He made his crossover, he was on URL and all that. But Grind Time was still throwing events. And we were at an event and I saw Disaster. So this is my first time meeting him. I'm like, yo, this is that crazy Arab dude. I seen him, he say all the racial stuff and all that, and I'm chopping it up with him. And Hollow walks over while I'm talking to him, and he's like, yo, what's up with all that stuff you was talking about? This, that, and the third. And while I was locked up, you saying that, saying this. And I'm like, what's going on here? Like, I don't know. I'm right in the middle of it. So I'm like, oh, but this is team. Yeah. You know, he's part of the team. Like, so, you know, you follow suit. Yo, disrespecting the homie. And, you know, Disaster fell back. Yo, I love you, Hollow. I would never do this. I would never do that. And Hollow's like, yeah, I knew you was pussy. We kept it moving.
Hollow said that to Disaster?
Yeah, he said that to Disaster at that time.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Fast forward. Now, no, during the course of the night, you know, when I'm at some of these events, like some of the fans, they get like overzealous and they wanna show me certain things. Some people get drunk and they get out of hand and they come to me and like they wanna be part of whatever energy they feel that I have. Yeah. So there was a couple people coming up to me like, yo, you want me to punch Disaster in the face? You want me to do this? You want me to do that? And I'm like, nah, chill. But they, you know, they're drunk. They go off and do it anyway. And I had to pull a couple people away like, yo, leave them alone.
Yeah.
So from that night, Disaster had this energy. He never forgot that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, why would he?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's not something that I had towards him because, like I said, we was having a nice conversation before that happened. All right. Fast forward.
So how did you and Hollow get to this point?
He getting to his way. Just follow the story, man. Dang. You already know the story.
We getting it.
Okay.
So I know I'll be long-winded. I'm a bad guy.
I like how you tell your story. I like how you tell your story, man. Go ahead.
So fast forward, Total Slaughter.
Yes.
We on the show. Right. I battled Disaster. You know, he got the W for that day. You know, but after that night, you know, that's when he was in the crib and he was bugging out, talking like he wanted to commit suicide and all this stuff. And, you know, everybody's talking to him or whatever. And he felt like he was at a point where he didn't know what he was gonna do. He wasn't making that much money off of battle rap. Daylight beat him to get the final spot for the actual event with Joe Buttons versus Hollow, right?
Yeah, I hosted in K Slay.
Right.
Yes.
So after that, you know, the show was done. He started calling me out. Like crazy, calling me out. Math won't battle me in LA. And I'm like, I'm speaking to him behind the scenes, like, you know, that he was like, nah, I'm gonna make sure they get you the bread that you want and all this stuff. I'm like, all right, cool. So I go out to LA.
Don't skip how it happened. How the battle got set up in the first one.
Say RP, ladies and gentlemen.
You got some information.
Okay.
Got it.
Here we go, baby. Here we go.
How ARP sound like that over the mic still? How he got the same cadence even over the mic? That's crazy.
You want to chime in? Okay.
No, but you know what's crazy? It's not so much a chime. It's not so. Pardon me. It's not so much a chime-in thing. It's really a staple in what RBE represents because we came in with a very, very interpersonal vibe, a very, very shareful, like let's all win, let's all eat together type of vibe that we carry for Rare Breed Entertainment. And that vibe actually is kind of like a big part of how Math and Disaster even happened in the first place.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So basically,
okay. I know
yeah.
I know where you're going with it. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So and that's why there's so much personal stock in Math versus Hollow coming up February 16th because basically the way that battle happened in the first place was, you know, the whole story that he's laying out there right now. And then the call out started happening, all this stuff going on, all this energy about Math Hoffa versus Disaster. And we had him booked for his return battle. Okay. This was after he had his physical confrontation with
Serious Jones.
Yes.
So after that physical confrontation, he was kind of banned / blackballed.
Oh, I remember.
From battle rap.
Yeah,
Right?
I was out of there for a little bit.
Now this was the time when RBE was starting to emerge. Because our company started in 2013.
Okay.
So I always looked at this man, and I had prior experiences with him where I kind of read his character. So I always looked at him like, I understand the man made a mistake, but if we're the ones to bring him back to battle rap after being banned and blackballed from that situation, it'll be a huge impact and a big look of what we represent as well as what the artists can represent.
Yeah, yeah.
So we
And I got the bag.
And he got the bag. Yeah, we've always taken care of the artists. So in that business situation, setting him up for his return battle versus a battle rapper by the name of Old Red, we contracted him for his return battle. That was the stipulation in the contract. So one day out the blue, he calls me. He's like, "Yo, man, listen, let me go out to Cali. Let me get this disaster battle. You know, let me take this guy's head off because he's calling me out. There's all this energy around this battle."
It was just crazy.
Yeah, let me go do this battle, AR. And I'm like, first day, I'm like, nah. Like this is a statement for RBE that you should be allowed to correct your wrong. You know what I'm saying? And then I thought about it, and then like about 24 to 48 hours went by, and I hit him up and I said the words like, "Go feed your family." It's a big check.
It's not bad.
It's a big battle that the fans want to see.
Yeah.
And plus, King of the Dot, that's like family to RBE. Go feed your family. Go get that check. Go get that battle. I'm even coming out there to see it myself, even though we're gonna put aside the contract for that exclusive return energy of you coming off of being blackballed.
Right.
So you kind of forfeited your nugget.
Yeah.
In a sense, to support him getting his.
Absolutely.
Man, I hope y'all brothers, man.
But this was all the way back then. And fast forward, you see us here rocking together.
Y'all rocking together.
Right.
This far ahead. So like it's honor based in how we carry our company, and honor based in how he's retracted some of that energy back to us over the years.
So let me ask you this. And what do your initials stand for? Is that just
it's Family Tree. It's Family Tree. So it's not an acronym. Always ready and prepared. Nothing like that. It's my family tree. It's I wear it with pride.
ARP.
Yeah, I wear it with pride. It came down 6 generations.
6 generations.
6 generations.
So help me understand something. Okay. So when you have like say RB Entertainment, you guys have you said the contract. The contracts are one-offs though, right? You don't have.
They can be. There's multiple styles of contracts. Sometimes.
Facts. They call it blackball, but he was fighting. So URL won't have it.
They're exclusive contracts where it's like you take X amount of battles in X amount of time period on this platform and this platform only.
I'll get it.
Yeah, that kind of only started when RBE emerged because people started to try to monopolize the game a little bit because we created such an impact and such an energy that, you know, there was kind of a scramble for power and the looks that's out there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So the business has evolved in battle rap, and I think RBE is in the middle of that. But the type of contracts that we've kind of stuck to is one-off. You know, whereas this man could come February 16th and have a classic performance with Hollow the Don, but I might go stand behind him and support him on his next battle on King of the Dot. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of stick to more like one and done type of contracts.
Okay.
But we maintain relationships though that are ongoing.
How does the contract work? Do you give them a flat fee, or do they share on the back end? And how do you?
It depends on what you negotiate.
I was about to say it depends who you're negotiating with.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's based on your level where you're at in the game, yet the type of interest that you generate back to the fans that's going to ultimately support the event, buy the pay-per-view, buy the event, watch the video when it drops on social media, online, stuff like that. So it depends on your level in the game, where you're at, what you negotiate, who you are in the game.
How many revenue streams can you make from one battle?
Oh man, I don't think you should be in any business that only generates one revenue stream. So in battle rap, for example, you got sponsorships.
Okay.
You got promotional slots. You got a live stream pay-per-view. You got a VOD, video on demand, which can go up right after your live stream is over for people that either missed it or want to double back watch it again. That could be a separate pitch. You got your door sales. You got your merchandise, your sweaters, your hats, all that type of stuff comes into play. So there's multiple revenue streams that we could all be attacking within the industry, the small niche market of battle rap. We're tapping into several of those.
And I don't want to speak to any event specifically, but just in a roundabout way, if you have a great event, you know, a decent turnout, you get a decent amount of streams, viewership, sell a decent amount of merchandise, one event you could walk away with approximately How much?
I knew that was coming. That was the bad question.
Well, being that I'm sitting next to an artist that I so frequently have to
be
negotiate and
careful.
argue with.
Be careful.
Give me the bottom, the low end, top end.
Yeah, low end, we tend to go under a lot. You know, we tend to go under a lot. No. Battle rap could be, and I want to say this from a serious standpoint because there's a lot of young men and women in battle rap that are earning close to solid livings in this culture.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that don't have regular jobs, 9 to 5s.
What's fair? What's a fair split? So you mean to tell me is a certain number that they all should start off with? That's up to the battle rapper and they negotiation team, man. What's fair? It's business, man. 50-50. All that work, ARP, all the artists gotta do is what they always do. What they grew up doing. Come on, man. That's not how it works. 50-50 split. What are you talking about? How can you even do that? How is that even possible anyway when you got multiple artists?
Have developed a trade.
It's not like you know how much money you get for this battle or you know how much money you get for this battle. It don't work like that. So how can you 50-50, how can you even do that?
You know, so
they don't even know what he make on the back end. That's not their business. That's his business. Their business is what they get up front. How much they think they worth. That's their business. So then they should negotiate their own business. That's it. And that's none of our business. Fans are crazy.
Battle rap really is helping people stay afloat, pay their bills, keep roofs over their head, food in their kids' mouths. So there is money to be made.
What's going on, Augustine? How you feeling this morning, King?
Like if you carry yourself a certain way, network a certain way, you rub shoulders a certain way, you maintain respect, honor, and good rapport with the people that are really, really in the inside circle, creating things and making things move. There's good revenue streets that you can create.
If I'm a top rapper,
and the rappers don't got a platform without ARP. You got like ARP stage not a good look for them.
rapper, I'm at.
It gotta be like the third, maybe fourth biggest stage in battle rap. Come on, man.
Alfalfa, right? Yeah, and I know what I bring
What
to
are
the
you
table.
saying?
Yeah.
You know, and you come to me and say we want to put together this battle. I said, well, it's going off the top. I need 50K. That's doable.
It's doable if we look at the situation and the large picture of it and feel that there's a return on it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like
Depends on the matchup.
It depends on the matchup
Yeah,
and what
yeah.
that potential of that matchup, what it might
Right.
bring, and the
how
demand for the
attention is
matchup.
going
For example, we just put on the most impactful battle of 2018, August 2018. That was the Murder Mook versus Averb event, battle. You know, it did like 1.5 million views on YouTube. You know, like within the first 5 days it was released. You know, and that's pretty big in battle rap.
Yeah,
you know, that's pretty big. But in that type of situation, like let's say we're able to book Math Hoffa versus Murder Mook, he might be worth some of those larger figures in that type of scenario because that's what's
All right.
gonna come back. You know, he kind of has been in the game long enough
lot of
to
history
know,
there.
Yeah.
you know, what the platform is gonna be making as well, and he deserves his piece of that pie.
Said the RBE is second right now. They're gonna take King of the Dot spot. Right. Wake and bake, rise and grind. Battle Rapper's life.
So
Alright, BR. Alright.
based on the situation.
Thank you, man. APR, I like that.
No,
man.
ARP.
I'm sorry, APR. ARP, my bad, man. My bad, man. Why don't I get APR?
Rare Good Entertainment, and big salute and shout out to my brother and Cole
I
on the shot.
appreciate you for that. And I know exactly what to ask for when he does make that.
Lawrence,
call,
what up?
message,
Looking up for you. That's me, man. That's you kick me back too. All right, ARP, thank you, man. Look, I want to
Likewise.
open up this phone lines. How big, like Math Hoffa and Hollow the Don, what is this rate in terms of
Massive.
grudge matches?
let's. You want the politically correct answer?
Man, why?
It's pretty big.
You
Or
up here
the,
being politically correct. I want
okay,
to-
it is such a big matchup that the biggest platform and entities and battles out there that could be happening in 2019 began to surround this event and this battle.
So Sway was trying to put him on the spot. That's what you tell me. In front of Matt. That's his whole purpose for asking that question. Or he genuinely want to know. Because he might want to put into a league himself and want to know how much did he make.
Battle. Like soon as we announced Math Hoffa versus Hollow the Don, all types of announcements.
This man asked me, why do you think that he asked him that question? You're assuming stuff. Anybody can assume anything. I don't like doing that.
6 months early started happening around this.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Yes.
there's a very, very strong competitive nature in the battle rap culture, where everybody's pulling for the fans' attention and fans' energy because things move so fast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As soon as we put out Math Hoffa versus Hollow the Don on February 16th, the Grudge match,
Yeah.
everybody started reaching in and try to grab some of the energy, if not pull from the energy. So that really to me is humbling, and it's another indicator, even though we was confident going in, of how big and massive this matchup really is.
Wow, I love this, man. ARP is here, Rare Breed Entertainment.
Yes, sir.
Math Hoffa is here, February 16th, the Grudge match.
Yes, sir.
With Hollow the Don. If people want to come see it, how can they, if they don't want to do pay-per-view, they want to be in the house, how can they do it?
If you want to be in the building, I haven't checked the Eventbrite in about a week and a half, and the purchasing demographic of battle rap tends to be very, very late. So it could be sold out right now. If there's some tickets left, go to rarebreedent.com. That's where all of our sales will always be for our current events, future events.
He was the host. He was the host of Total Slaughter, just like he hosts a lot of things. So how would he know how getting the back? How do you know that he knows about the business? How do you know this? Just saying it. Why do you do that? I don't get it. But you can. Saying that's what you do. I don't do that.
Our pay-per-view access as well.
I don't know.
It's our VOD that's on sale. Rare Breed.
You try to get me into that world with you, but I don't like going in that world. I just like listening to what they say and then try to, that's it. Go by that. If they lie, that's it. Going by what they talking about, not what I'm assuming.
ENT.com. So if there's tickets and you really want to witness and feel this energy live in the building, because there's no experience like it when it comes to being live in the building, you've been there.
Man,
Then go to that website and try to get yourself a ticket. I know VIP and stage passes sold out like the week it was announced, so that's long gone. But you can still get a general admin ticket possibly to be in the building. But if not, you're gonna get your money's worth on the pay-per-view, and that's available there as well.
Yeah, get that pay-per-view too, man. And don't be scared to go there, because I think that energy that's in that room, man, it's something you gotta experience for yourself, man.
Amazing.
You gotta be there. 888-742-3345. Any young battle rappers out there that think they got what it takes, we got ARP is here from Rare Breed Entertainment. We got Math Hoffa. Spit your battle bars. They'll let you know if you got what it takes. 888-742-3345. Sway in the morning. Take them to Vegas, baby. Math Hoffa. He's in here. ARP.
Return of the gangsta.
Yeah.
About to spit something?
That's exactly what
I'm just making sure we pay homage to the beat, but you got Math on there, so it's all good.
It's all good.
Outcast returning against.
Yes. Math. So we didn't get to do this on air. Specifically.
Okay.
The moment that Hollow the Don went wrong in your book is when what happened?
He went out to LA.
Mm-hmm.
He was hanging with the ops.
The other side.
The other side.
Okay.
Other side. That's, I mean, if you're loyal to your friends, if you notice like some serious issues.
You don't apologize, BR. You laughing while you typing. Cut it out. You're trying your best to disrupt my morning. And it's working. Battle Rap is life. Wake and bake. Rise and grind. You know I read every comment and you keep going. You keep going.
What's going on? You go hang with them, and, in pictures smiling, and people see that.
Yeah.
It was brought to my attention by fans. Like my mentions just started blowing up. Yo, what's up with this? NYB? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Loyal? Question mark, question mark. I'm like, what is this? So I hit him up. I'm like, yo, son, what's up? He was like, yo, I didn't know they was gonna be taking. But I'm like, forget the pictures. What's going on? No, I came out here. I want to apologize, bro, but it was just too much of a dance.
Yeah.
Too much dancing.
You didn't believe him.
So I was like, all right. If you not down with the team, you fool. You fool. You just put yourself in the fool category.
You made him fool?
Congratulations.
You made him a plate?
Congratulations. You just took out some parsley and just dropped it on your head and said, hey, man, here I am. So now he's fool.
He's fool.
And, I at first I kind of expressed myself because we've been through situations where, I looked out for him. Times with his sister, crazy stuff going on, and I was there. You know what I mean? Like
you
held him down,
Yeah,
basically.
Okay.
Other times I stood up for him, even in the disaster situation where he pressed his ass, and I was there to see that.
Matt keeps saying his sister. Hollow don't like when he talk about his sister, boy. He's talking about Hollow like, man, my sister, what? I don't need your help over my sister. I'm gonna ride or die for my sister regardless. My sister. Don't say nothing about my sister. Hollow did not like Matt saying that about his sister.
You gotta take it to the stage.
Yeah, I gotta teach my little brother something.
Teach
I
him.
gotta spank him, bro.
I mean, he ain't gonna be an easy battle though. I mean, it's Hollow to die. It's Hollow to die.
It's Hollow to dawn, but at the end of the day, I've always been the big brother in the situation. No matter how big Hollow got, you still seem like anytime I was around, I'm still your big brother. Like I don't care how big you get. I'm gonna spank you.
How you turn from friends to food back to big brother? That ain't how it work. That ain't how it work. You're not gonna make your little brother food. What are you talking about? What type of gangster are you? Oh yeah, he's a real life gangster. Making his family food. That's crazy.
I'm gonna show you something. There's things that you probably don't understand because it's a different type of thing out here. It's a different generation, and morals and principles and stuff like that. I gotta educate you, and that's what I'm gonna do.
February the 16th, ladies and gentlemen, it's all going down.
I'm gonna educate him. I'm gonna sit him down, and I'm gonna spank him. Educate him first, spank him, then eat him. Pause. Then eat him. Like, what is going on? What's real? What's fake? You just want a rack. You just want a rack.
Air Breed Entertainment. You want to find out more? All you got to do is hit up my homie ARP
at it's ARP, ITS ARP. That's Instagram and Twitter, and also for tickets and live stream VOD. Make sure y'all hop on that website, rarebreedent.com. All your access to tune into what we got going on, current, future, is up there. So please get in tune.
Shakim on the line from DC. What up, Shakim?
Shakim.
What's going on? What's on? It's Shaquem Elamine from the Almighty Fight Club. Where I remember when I invited you to judge. I got you to come because I said somebody from the Good Life Cast.
Math confuses me.
Faye was going to be there. And you came in and we had to do it from Compton hop on the pool table that night with the red
I guess because I'm still asleep.
glove.
Oh my
Your first
God.
time coming to Fight Club.
Yo,
Remember me? And then-
What year was that? What year was?
2004.
Oh.
People be trying to make me woke all the time. I don't want to be woke. I want to stay asleep.
Wow.
I want to stay
That
asleep.
was the first time.
Yo, what up,
Math,
family?
Math, what's good at Math? You know I was there for your first audition when Dorian brought you in the office that day. We like, who is this big dude? Looking like my little brother.
Yeah.
Shoot somebody's head off, and all I'm gonna say is I've been watching you. You're doing your thing. Problem is you trust in a lot of these snakes. I've told you already in your inbox what I feel about that disaster situation, but please keep your emotions. Don't punch Hollow in the face. He's a snake. He did you dirty. And please, I want you and Celine to make up. You and Sirius, man, y'all both my little brothers. I've seen you reach out to him. I hate to see that happen. But I know you're going to kill Hollow.
Yeah.
And please, just keep your emotions because everybody's hoping and he's going to try to make you swing on it. Don't do it. But it's beautiful to see all y'all brothers in battle rap. And all I'm going to say, peace, man. Good luck.
Please respond to that. Please give us a nice, solid answer to that. Keep your emotions because he's going to try to make you swing on him. Please respond to that, man.
I appreciate you, brother.
Hey, Shaquem, love you, brother. Thanks for calling in, man. Be safe.
Hush,
All right.
hush.
Hey, man, we might have to put handcuffs on Math so he don't swing on
Nah,
Hollow.
but
I mean,
okay, never mind. My fault, Sway. Yeah.
know what I mean?
We got a little extra security in the building,
Okay,
but
man. You're not going to swing on
But it's not. I'm not. Come on. now.
Okay,
Come on.
if
come
you
on.
did that now, man, that'd be crazy.
It would.
See? Don't instigate. Don't encourage him. See? Come on, man.
Oh my God.
But now,
what I'm
gonna say, it's gonna hurt a lot more than anything I could do to him physically. It's gonna hurt so much more. I don't even think people understand.
Is it personal?
Yeah,
you got. It's something you know that.
It's just something like you just gotta be careful when you argue with family.
Wow. But do you feel any type of way
When you
because
cross
you've
family.
been suicidal before? Is there any like?
No. That's the other guy. Like, he's not suicidal no more. He hasn't been to New York in like 8 years. But Hollow is like, he just should have knew better.
Listen, we got one of the top radio person. No, he works for one of the top radio conglomerates, right, in Australia.
Triple J.
Triple J.
Right.
Ali is here. He's a content supervisor over there.
That's right.
And you got a question for him, man?
Mate, you know, when you're up on stage like that and you're confronted with somebody who's let you down so much, like I can see how emotional you are about this. How do you...
Everybody can see it. I can see how emotional you are about this. Dang. Mav can't hide it from nobody.
You walk away and don't want to say more off stage? Like, do you kind of meet up around the corner and carry it on at all, or are you literally getting dragged away by this extra security?
In some situations, at the end of a battle, it's like a release. Like me and T-Rex did not get along before we battled. But once it was over, it was like, yeah, come here, bro, give me a hug. You know what I mean? Like, we good. We just did something legendary. So sometimes the moment and knowing as an artist how big the moment you guys just created was, that takes over and that supersedes anything else.
Can I add to that?
Sometimes it don't.
Also to add to that, the reason why we say being live in the building, that it's an energy that you could never feel or anticipate or experience somewhere else. That energy, that skin crawl feeling of these guys face to face and getting to that brink, that line.
Y'all know I don't like eating on camera like that. Pardon me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That little fine line before it crosses over. That really right there, it feels like a fight. It really does. Let's call a spade a spade. Like a lot of people are standing in that crowd and they're looking at these matchups and they're feeling this energy and it feels like something's about to happen, but it doesn't. The artist that's on stage battling, they feel that same energy. Their heart rates go up. They sweat a little bit. You know, they make it into a little shove match. You know, things get tense at times. Because it feels like a fight, 98% of the time on Rare Breed Entertainment, what I have seen, I've seen the artists shake hands. Because when you have a fair one-on-one fight, man to man, what normally happens when both people are standing and looking each other in each other's eyes once it's over? There's a new form of respect. There's a new line of respect that's created. That happens in battle rap because emotionally, that tension, it brings you to that brink. And we end a lot of our videos purposely on the handshake because that happens on our stage so much.
I appreciate that right there, man. Drew's on the line from the Bronx. Drew, what up, baby?
Yeah, what's up? What's Swag?
What's poppin'?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Everything. Yeah, I was just trying to touch down on that. I'll be watching on YouTube the battles and whatever. And it's real interesting because I'm from the Bronx. I'm an older gentleman now, but I still spit at 43. And it's I disagree with how the gentleman was saying about how the battle between two individuals be like a street fight, but the respect afterwards. You got to give your props to the gentleman who walks out victorious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I agree with that. Hey, Sway, I would like to say too that I got something that I would have spit. I listened to yesterday's show or the day before yesterday, and you had the dude from the Bronx, D somebody, and he was talking about how rap today is hip hop today is a culture and it's destroying our people. But this one conversation right here shows that even though we have a negativity in the rap and the hip hop culture, we still be men and we respect each other, and
That's
not
a fact.
disrespecting the culture.
Okay, you talking about Grand Mixer DXT, who, if you don't know, he was the DJ for Herbie Hancock, won a Grammy back in 1984 for Rocket. He's in a Guitar Center Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's a lot that he did. He's a pioneer. And Drew, I understand what you were saying about that. And when he came up here, I just want to let him. I just wanted to let him tell his story, and that was his opinion, mostly on the messaging that we're hearing in rap music. I don't think it was really pertaining to what you see here with Rare Breed Entertainment and King of the Dot and all the different battle leagues. To me, the battle leagues are what's keeping up the tradition and the fundamental foundation of how hip hop even came to be. Whether we was battling in the streets and the dance or the DJs or the MCs. To me, this is still one of the most rarest, rawest forms of this culture in existence, alongside the B-boys and the B-girls. When you go to these Red Bull competitions and you see the breakers doing their thing, that to me hasn't been corrupted by the business of rap or the business of hip hop. And so I agree with you, Drew, on this. What they're doing to me is keeping it alive. So I agree with you, Drew. You gonna watch it on pay-per-view?
I'm gonna try. I'm from the Bronx, way, so this is. I catch it on YouTube. I probably won't. I'm a truck driver. I called the other day and spoke to Maury about my kids. I'm the same dude.
Oh, you that guy? Hey, so Drew,
Yeah.
I love that you rock with us every single day, especially all our truck drivers, man. Roll, warrior.
Super citizen.
Yeah, man.
Can I
Yeah.
add to that that energy of us keeping the essence alive of hip hop? I don't really think that it's coincidence that the battling at the mainstream level really catching fire as much as it has recently. It's not a coincidence.
Why you think it is?
I believe that 2018 was one of the, if not the biggest years for battle rap as far as notoriety and impact. And once again, with Murder Mook versus Averb on Rare Breed Entertainment leading the way, it spun so many heads. Like on my Insta, we had so many notable people weighing in on that battle, from Snoop Dogg to Jason Tatum, to all these rappers, movie stars, and basketball players. You know, actually, I was just texting with a Crooked Eye yesterday.
King Crooked, my brother.
I believe. I can't wait to try to get behind Crooked Eye and promote him as, you know, arguably the best lyricist from the West Coast. You know what I'm saying?
Don't limit him to the West Coast.
I hear you. I hear you. Shout out to Crooked.
Best is, I love when he does his commentary as well.
Yeah.
What do y'all think of the Body movie that's coming out? About battle rap. Are you in it?
Technically, I am.
Why? Is a character based on you?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Did they ask you to be in it?
No.
How do y'all feel about it? Does you think the movie is going to represent, like, you could benefit the battle circuit? Or?
Somebody asked me that recently, and I said yes and no. You know, I hear a lot of people talking about appropriation and everything, and because the main characters don't necessarily look like the people that's on the floor running and putting in all the work and trying to keep this essence alive. I try not to go in that type of lane because I feel like any good representation is a representation.
Okay.
But at the same time, I feel like, you know, sometimes those looks can help us break through the ceilings, because even though we're a strong culture, we got very low ceilings. We have very, very low ceilings in battle rap, and we're trying to break through. And if moments like that help us break through, I'm all for it, but I still would like to see the representation a little bit closer to what's happening on the ground level.
What about you?
Look, man, they had somebody playing me in that movie. I wasn't feeling that. Y'all could have picked up the phone. But you know what? For the battle rappers that did get to have that experience, you know, more power to you. And but yeah, I wasn't feeling all that in the beginning.
It might be a body
too. Get out my face, son. Like, what?
That was you.
Okay,
Yeah.
Right. Think about that.
Yeah.
Right.
That's you. Body 2.
Hey.
They'll do a sequel.
February 16th. That's gonna be Body 2. Right?
I'm sure Paul is listening right now. Hey, Paul, make sure you get us in the movie too, the Body 2. Hey, man, I want to thank y'all for coming through today, bro. Man, anytime you want to come up here and promote what you're doing, you got my number.
Thank you, man.
All right.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
And then hopefully I'll be able to catch one real soon. I might be able to catch this one on the 16th too. So I'd love to come up in that. I just want to be on stage like it, just like this.
We got you.
Okay.
We got you.
All right, cool. That's love, man. Matt Thompson, give him a big round of applause. ARP, give him a big round of applause. We got Movie Junkies up next. Sway in the Morning, Shade 4-5.
Yo, man, fuck what you're going to be fanned up. Bro, nigga. Let me just good.
Let's get into it. Watch all 3 parts of the face-off. Math and Hollow. Let me ask you a question. Did you see all 3 parts?
Yeah, I seen all 3.
Alright. Before the face-off happened, what was you thinking? I want to know if I'm bugging or not. What was you thinking prior to the face-off even happening?
I was thinking that Hollow was going to be uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was just going to basically sit back, let man say whatever you want to say, and just argue battle rap shit. Like, I'm better than you. You know, shit like that.
Yo.
And I feel like in the first episode, the first one, he did kind of look uncomfortable, but then from there, he just... That nigga just started wilding, the other 2 parts.
Yo, I don't know if I'm bugging or not, bro, but for some reason, I guess me being a battle rap fan and just watching battles and you watching Mav swinging on niggas and you know that Mav's got the bully persona and Hollow doesn't really have a bully persona. I guess I always just thought like, okay, Mav's the leader of NYB. You know, DNA's looking up to him, Cortez is looking up to Mav, Hollow's looking up to Mav, or they scared of him. Not saying they scared of him, but you know what I'm saying? I always thought Mav was the bully leader at nigga. If someone's gonna jump off, it was gonna be Mav. Mav was the leader. Yeah. So I felt like you going into the face of, I'm like, oh man, Hollow gonna sit there. But I knew from the door it wasn't gonna be like, I thought Hollow's gonna be humble. Let me say that. He's always super positive now. He's never pushed on negativity.
Yeah,
I thought he was going to be Hollow. Will be the
the regular Hollow, I didn't know this nigga was gonna be like this. But I realized once he started talking about his sister, like, oh, I want to clear the air on this because the narrative being painted is I needed help with my sister. I ain't need help like you fucking crazy. Once I seen all of that going on, it was like, oh shit, like Hollow didn't like that. You can clearly see he didn't like that. So it was just like, okay. That was the first time I seen him turn up. The little jokes he was saying here and there, that was nothing. It was when he started talking about his sister where you could tell he was mad about that shit. So when he cleared the air, like nothing happened, we walked in there, wasn't nobody there, but we walked back to my house. It was just like, oh shit. I don't know, man. I'm impressed by Hollow, man. I'm kind of impressed. I thought he was going to sit there and let Mav just clown him, but that nigga was clowning Mav. And I gotta be real. Mav looked like he wanted to swing on this nigga a couple of times, like, cause he was like, there's one thing to joke on Mav. You was kind of like clowning this nigga, like Mav can never have no car, like you have work, Mav. You always been popped, like nigga made it seem like this nigga Mav was running around wearing the same jeans every day for a week or some shit. Like this nigga ain't.
Today's Thursday. What's Thursday?
Never have money, like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Hollow kind of made this shit different for me now.
I don't know. I think Mav was getting more mad at the lies than the clowning shit.
Who you talking to? Who you talking about, Don Marino? Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're right. Appreciate it. I forgot all about it, man. Appreciate it.
Like, because it looked like the lies was really getting to him. That's when he was like, yo, Hollow, stop lying. Stop lying. Then the nigga started yelling. And it was like, I could tell, like, yeah, this nigga getting bothered by that shit. Like, I don't know. See, I don't know if Hollow is lying or if he really don't remember these things. I find it hard to believe that you can't remember all this shit. Like,
I will say this.
Definitely need that. If I can go in and cop up. Melvin is part sponsor. I need that. If I don't have to dip into my own pockets, that'll be love.
Hollow was looking a little corny. That's the way I remember it. Like, hold up, bro. He did look good that too much. He did that too much. It was just like, all right, something ain't right here. Like, and then Matt is like being way too. Matt is being too adamant with this Hollow was lying shit.
Yeah.
Like
you could tell he's really acting like, yo, what's you, bro? Yeah, nigga looking at him like, yo, what's wrong with you, bro? Like, what happened to you? And then it's just like, yo, he said, yo, I've never seen Matt behind the wheel. Never seen him drive nowhere. And then Matt was like, yo, so you wasn't with me when we drove over here? And he's like, oh, yeah, I remember that. But nah, I didn't mean that. I meant, like, I never seen you in your own car. Like, oh, come on, Hollow. Like,
well, nah.
Yes, sir. You definitely the sponsor.
Nah, I can't get mad at that right there, though, because it's just like, that's two different things in all reality. A motherfucker can get a ring.
He said, I never seen you behind no wheel. I never seen you drive anywhere. So then Matt was like, nah, you never seen you drive anywhere, but you was with me. So, and then Hollow was like, oh, yeah, I remember that. So it's just like, yo, you keep forgetting a lot of shit that was happening.
Yeah, but that's one time. So what, Matt drove one time?
I mean, he probably drove before, morning time before that, but my homies, when they drive, no matter how much times they drove, I know, especially if I was with them. But Hollow just seemed to be forgetting a lot of shit. And then when Matt brought it up, it's like, oh, yeah, I remember that. And then he tried to, like, go back on his word a little bit and switch it up. Like, oh, no, I meant this, though. It's like, all right. I don't know. Like, I guess his whole motive is just to clown Mav and make him crazy. And Mav is more like just talking facts. It's like bringing him a fact. Like he tried to clown him with the ring shit, but other than that, I mean, like it was more like
the thing about Mav with Mav. The thing that Mav gotta realize though. It's just because you keep saying he's lying, that don't really mean he's lying. That's you saying it. So this is gonna be wild here. Like we ain't really gonna know who's telling the fucking truth if they both say Trevor's lying.
Yeah. See, right now, I believe Math is telling the truth because Hollow is not on some like, I'm definitely telling the truth. Hollow's just on some, well, this is, I don't really remember. Like, this is just how I remember it. So, yeah, you could be right, and I could be right, but and Math is more like, nah, I know I'm right. So it's like, Hollow, you forgot all of this shit? Like, that's the only weird part to me. Like, you really forgot all this shit? And then you know what else was the other part? That was my fault for cutting you off. That fucked me up was the whole weed shit and the weed and the culture. I was kind of getting confused by that shit because, all right, Hollow was saying I was just about to say that.
He owed them for 2 zips to this day still. All right, that's what Hollow's saying because he wanted him some work. But Math is saying that was I paid you for weed that we smoked. Like, I don't understand none of this shit here, B. This shit kind of fucking crazy, you shit, B.
Like, that's what's really, like, how the Math, like, yo, was trying to say that I was working for you, like, and that's why I'm like, huh? Like, I don't know, it's just weird, like, that's why Math, like, yo, you really trying to make it seem like I was moving weight for you? Why the fuck would I be moving weight? Like, that's why I was like, huh? Like, nah, this shit don't sound like don't sound too right here, like, this shit don't.
It's confusing the fans because the fans like, what? Drugs? What are they talking about? I thought these was battle rappers.
Don't really sound too right. So I don't know. See, I don't know. Because Math is like, I guess I got to bring witnesses, but niggas just trying to stay out of it.
Facts.
Cortez, D. Chambers, all the niggas trying to stay out of it. Cortez is just like, whoever won the coin toss, he's standing on that side. Like, they trying to stay out that shit. They ain't really trying to get in it and do all that shit. So, I don't really know. Like, you're not going to have no witnesses. So, it's just going to come to how you present it in the battle to make niggas believe you versus how Hollow presented. That's what it's really going to come down to.
Man.
And at the end of the day, even if you tell the truth, you have to put it together better than Hollow do. Otherwise, it ain't even gonna matter.
Facts.
So,
Facts. That's real shit right there.
Because right now I believe you, but I don't know how you gonna put it together. I believe you, but you gotta put it together to where niggas like, yo, damn, this nigga past talking to this nigga.
Because that's, you know what, you're right, because that's the whole purpose of this battle. Like, all right, I can tell right now, Max is going to get emotional about the shit that Hollow says. He is.
Yeah.
He's going to get emotional. Yeah. He was getting emotional there. I low-key felt sorry for Rain because Rain ain't control. I don't even know why the fuck they had Rain like there in the middle by herself. That was kind of wild. She can't control if something happens.
Yeah, she can't
and there was times that Matt felt like he was going, like he wanted to step the shit out of Hollow for shit he was saying. Even Rain from the beginning. From the beginning, when Reigns first started off, the genuine consistency is, and then the match just turned out the genuine consistency Reigns. Like, from the beginning, I was like, whoa, what the fuck? And then she was just like, oh, I'm not buying. She's like, yes, you is. But we're going to say that. Like, from the door, the file, like, she couldn't talk. She couldn't mediate nothing. That's what the last bitch was. She was good being quiet. Just let them niggas do them. Like, y'all throwing her in the middle of some fire. Fuck all that shit. She ain't stopped nothing to happen.
That what surprised me was when Hollow was like, yo, you still mad about shit that happened 5 years ago, that's to punch you in your mouth, and you still mad about that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, okay.
The way he said it, it was like, yo, hold up. So before I was thinking that Hollow was fucking bugging for taking this battle. But here's, you know what? Let me ask you this. It's just wild, bro. Is Hollow being extra because you know Math is being extra, or you think that that's really Hollow right there? It's just like, yo, this is just another side that niggas didn't think he was gonna do. Because I think Math is kind of surprised at this shit. He was low playing Math, bro.
I think Hollow was being like that because if he wasn't, niggas would feel like he was scared of him. So he gotta be like that because otherwise it'd.
He already told us that he was scared of him.
niggas didn't feel like, yo, this nigga scared me. Like,
So he had to turn up a little bit more just to show.
You have to turn up. You have to turn up. Because Math to me don't really even seem phased by it. He just don't like the line shit. Other than that, it's like he ain't even. So when Hollow was like, yo, stop talking money with me, Math was just like, all right. Like, he wasn't really, for me, like, phased by it. But when it came to shit, he felt like Hollow was lying. That's when the nigga was getting mad. So now
Okay, so
on
wait a minute,
stage.
so when Hollow starts talking about don't talk no money shoot me, you been broke and shit like that, and Math is not saying nothing, so that means Hollow's not lying.
I believe that Matt can't talk money with Hollow right now. Like, Hollow
right now,
definitely
When
makes
Hollow
sense.
said, let's compare bank account. What that nigga said? That nigga said Math even got an online there, your son. Like, yo.
Yeah, he was going in. You don't got an online app for this shit.
Nigga said you don't even got an online app for this shit.
Nigga said, yo, you was getting, like, oh, we was at your shorty crib, your privileged, we said your privileged girlfriend, because I know you wasn't paying rent. I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
This nigga said, you was taking battle for $2,000. I'm just like, damn, son.
Was it, after watching this face off, was it smart for Matt to take this battle?
Baby girl in the building. What's going on, baby girl? Wake and bake, rise and grind, better up his life.
Because now I'm looking at this shit like this. Okay, you wanted this battle for 2 years, my nigga. If this nigga turn up on you like this in the battle and you lose, what's next for you? What's next? Because this is a battle that you wanted, which means you should be winning this battle.
I feel like when Matt first called up for the battle, he was like, all right, let's do this battle. Hollow didn't really want to do it. So Matt was really pushing it because Hollow didn't really want to do it. So Matt probably looked at it like, yo, he don't really want to do this shit. So if I get him to take it, I'm going to talk to this thing crazy. But now it looks like Hollow want to do the shit. So now it's like, yo, now that he want to do it, it's like, yo, I don't know. Like, but then again, I thought the same shit with the John battle. He didn't want to do it, and then he finally said yes, and he lost. So, I don't know, like, it looked like he really want to do the battle now, but I don't know, man. Like, all I know is that Hollow is definitely better than Matt. So, to me, Matt's gotta, I think Hollow better than Matt. So Matt's gotta come better than he usually do. Hollow just gotta be Hollow, and he should be alright.
Yo, Math gotta be an A1 Math. Have your shit ready.
Yep.
No stumbling. Nigga say, come on, boy, you're ice cold. You choked every round last battle. Like, bruh.
Thank you.
Like, Math,
Yeah,
this shit
ain't
is
no
true.
stumbling.
Man, you're mad about personal shit, but he's bringing up shit that the whole battle rap community knows. You're ice cold. You're choking every battle. I'm doing you the favor. I'm not gaining nothing out of this. You're just there for me to beat up on. Like, hey, bruh, I don't talk that shit. And Matt really can't combat none of this shit. Hollow begged me for the battle. Nigga, Matt, I begged you. I mean, Matt, you made a diss song about this nigga. You fucking kept talking about him in all these interviews. Like, bruh, that's what me. Yeah. Like, you may not like the word battle, but Hollow did not have to battle you. I don't want to say it's serious, but it ain't like your last couple of battles warrant you a Hollow the Don match. Nah.
Matt wanted to sound a little better. Like, nah, I didn't beg you. I asked.
Huh?
Like, nah, you begged him. I said, Matt wanted to sound a little better. Like, yo, I didn't beg you. I asked you. Like, yeah, Matt, you begged him. You basically begged him because you didn't want to do it.
And you didn't leave it alone. And you said yourself, for 2 years you've been asking for it. So, I mean, if you've been saying no for 2 years, nigga, that warrants the word begging. At this point, bro. That warrants the word. No one said you got on your knees, like, Hollow, please help me live by battling. No one said you did all that. But we all know take this nigga, he didn't want to battle you. So, you know what I mean? I don't know, Math. I just hope Math is prepared, bro. Because if you lose this, I don't know who the fuck is going to battle you next.
Nobody.
I don't. You gonna fuck around and get a PG next. They gonna fuck around and be like,
This nigga Angry Fan crazy. We said you gonna mess around and get a PG next. He just battled Snake Eyes.
Yo, you want to battle Ryder? Not a Ryder, but shit, they may offer this nigga Ryder. They may offer this nigga Saga. Like, it ain't gonna be no name. It ain't gonna be no name.
You know, the Surf awful. Surf makes nobody. So you're not the Surf awful.
If he even bro. Surf for you have to be hollow if you think you'll get one of them. And even them niggas don't want to battle you already. They said it a lot.
Yep.
So
that's a fact, because even John beat Hollow, and Surf still don't seem to be moved by it. So I don't know. Niggas probably just set on really not battling me. See, I know why you want to battle move. Because
nobody
that whole shit with the whatever happened between them, like that's already like a leverage for him for his move. So I see why you want to battle move. But I don't feel it's better than Move. I just feel like that angle will probably help him beat Move. Kind of like, yo, what could you say? But other than that, I don't know. I don't want to see him for himself, though. Unless he beat Hollow.
Man, if Math loses this, bro. And then it's like Math, it ain't even like, oh shit. It ain't even like, you know what I'm saying, fucking, like, okay, you just did Bad versus Ass. Or you just did, you Stumbling versus Snake Eyes. You did, I mean, niggas can keep going back. The Show Off battle, the T-Top battle, like, bro. You gotta understand, you've been fucking up in your last couple of battles. You ain't been looking too good, boy. So it's like you need to have a good fucking battle.
He hasn't been looking good at all.
Yeah, he ain't, and that's just on him. Fuck off, I don't care if he's mad. That's just on you, bro. So if you want another bag, you better battle like your motherfucking life depends on this shit. And it don't look like Hollow is going to have any goddamn mercy on you. You asked for it. It's what you asked for.
Yeah.
And the fake talk lets me know he ain't gonna play with you. Now he's not gonna play with you.
He's definitely not playing with him, so I don't know, man. He got a couple days. Hope he's prepared.
Yeah, hope he's prepared, man.
Prepared.
Yo, man, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. Do you think Matt's gonna win? I thought Matt had a good chance of winning.
I thought so.
Prior to the face-off, honestly. Now, I really don't. I don't know, bro. I think I got Matt the underdog again now, B. After watching how Howard's coming at now, it's just like, ooh, I ain't think Howard's gonna be like, and this is just the face-off? Oh, man. I don't know. Hollow's not fucking playing, man. You might have woke up a fucking beast that you didn't want to wake up.
Surprised if he wins.
Say it again.
I said I'm not gonna say he's not going to win, but at this point, I'll probably be surprised if he wins.
This is fucking wild, Dot. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yo, we about to get up out of here. I gotta go and lock a fucking car from storm for like 15 minutes now and shit. You have a show later on, alright?
Alright.
Definitely can't wait to that battle. That's definitely a plate for Math Hoffa. Definitely a plate. Hollow da Don #1 right now. #1 right now. Definitely a play for Math, man. If he can pull it off, man, he'll have a chance of moving up the ranking. Let's get it, Math. Let's get it. Better Rap His Life, Wake and Bake, Rise and Grind. I see y'all in the Discord, man. Salute, salute, salute. Still waiting for your answer, baby girl.